Gaza's health ministry, saying that hospitals are collapsing under the immense Israeli bombardment and pressure. What does this actually mean for the humanitarian situation on the ground there?
Good evening. The humanitarian situation in the Gaza Strip is catastrophic, and these are the words of the UN. In Gaza, we have around 34 out of 37 hospitals that have been destroyed, and we have more than 200 health organizations that have been totally destroyed, and the number of killings since 7th of October up till now with people with chronic diseases has surpassed 120,000 because of the health situation there. In addition to the starvation and the famine that they are facing, even the children are dying of starvation because of this genocide and because of the starvation.
Well, sir, now could you tell us a bit about Ambassador Riyad Mansour, his statements that urged sanctions against Israel? How realistic really is it that the recent countries that have recognized the Palestinian state will take such steps and actually sanction the Israelis over their actions?
This depends on how effective these countries are in the international regime, with recognizing the Palestinian statehood according to economic and political situations. And this will also have its consequences in the future when it comes to imposing sanctions on Israel. But in my opinion, Israel's reaction or actions when it comes to destroying a large city and killing the people, starving them, and so according to the statements of Moderate, when it comes to adding the West Bank and Gaza, and this will cause further boycotting to Israel and will have economic and political consequences to Israel. You know that there are relations between Israel and the European Union that is more than 50 billion yearly, and so when it comes to the trade also it will be compromised, and there will be consequences when it comes to the trade, and they will also be held accountable in the International Court of Justice and other courts. And so yes, if Israel keeps on with the genocide, yes, they are doing this because the USA has their back. But even now, with everything that the international regime and the diplomatic escalation in the Arab countries and everything that we are saying in the region, condemning Israel and their actions, and threatening Israel if it moves to the West Bank. And so I think that USA's stance and support only will not be enough for them. Even in the USA now, the people are condemning Israel, and even with the in the USA, we have around 75 Jews in the USA, and so yes, this is where they are most centered in the USA, the Jews, and so we have around 65% that think of Israel as a country that is bringing shame to the Jews' name, and we have also around 35% of Jews in the USA are condemning Israel, and now they feel embarrassed saying that they are Jews, and more than 50% of Christians in the USA are condemning Israel actions as well, and so this will have its consequences, and they will be held accountable for killing children and the women, destroying the health system, destroying the infrastructure. This hasn't happened in World War II, not in Munich or in Bosnia or any other country. This is unprecedented, and Israel has crossed all the red lines, and the international community and even the Western countries don't understand Israel's actions anymore, and they don't allow it.
Well, sir, now Britain has stated that the recognition of Palestine today may be a historic move. Do you think that this marks a genuine shift in policy, or is this just mainly symbolic and a way to distance themselves from future backlash towards Israeli actions?
Is a Yes, this is a strategic shift and a very important one, and I think that this recognition will have further outcomes, and Britain will not be able to take a step back because they have domestic and foreign reasons, as we saw. As we saw with the recognition of a Palestinian statehood. This is a result of the people there supporting Palestine and taking the carbon side that has announced that he'll be creating to condemn Israel, and more than half a million joined it in the first day. And also, Europe's benefits are now threatened because of the USA when it comes like Ukraine and Poland. And so, yes, Trump has turned his back on the Europeans, and Europe is a very important partner after World War II to the USA. And we also saw how Donald Trump is acting when with the meeting in the White House, and he was very rude, and he did it again in London with King Charles. And so he is trying to provoke the European nation, and the European nation thinks of itself as